Good morning, guys. So I gotta head over to the shop today. We gotta change the starter in this truck. I'll show you guys what it's doing. So I go to start this truck and hopefully you guys will be able to hear it. Oh, that time it just pretty much started up. It skipped right in the middle, but the Bendix on the starter isn't coming fully out. So sometimes it'll just spin the starter free, sometimes it'll engage the flywheel for just a second, sometimes it won't. Sometimes it'll just start it normally, just like it did. So it needs to be changed. Yesterday, I turned the key about 15 times before I got it to start. The starter was just spinning free every single time. So I'm gonna pull that out. I got it at AutoZone. They're supposed to have a lifetime warranty, so we'll bring it back there, see if they'll warranty it. If not, I'm gonna have to buy a new one and we'll get it replaced. So I'll see you guys over at the shop. We'll get it taken out. Just getting over to the shop. Gonna get this crane pulled outside and get the dump truck in and see if we can get the starter out. All right, first thing, I gotta turn the heat on. It's cold in here. So I barely turned the heat on at all this year. Such a warm winter. Oh, the starter just so happens to be, let's see. You go through the wheel well, you can't come underneath. Because you come underneath and there's an oil filter and everything else blocking you under there in the whole housing. So you got to come up top and then down over the frame rail in this little tiny opening. You got your starter tucked way down in there. That little hole is the hole you got to work through to get all the starter bolts out of the transmission bell housing, and to get all the solenoid connections off for all the wires. Like barely any room to get this starter out. Once you loosen all the bolts, you gotta get it at the perfect angle and drop one side, otherwise you cannot get the nose cone out. It's so bad. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it doesn't take all day, because I forgot. It's already 10 o'clock and I have a quote a half an hour away at 3. And I gotta pick my kids up around 4. So yeah, and we don't even have a starter. We gotta bring this one to the parts store. So we gotta get moving. All right, let's go. All right, remove these battery terminals. What do we got? Bing, bang, boom. This little Harbor Freight jack kicks butt. I mean, it wasn't super cheap, but it says 3 ton, and I believe it. I mean, this is a big diesel dump truck, and it looks, well, not a big dump truck, but for a pickup truck, F350, it's a heavy truck. This DeWalt impact gun is awesome. I think this is the one of the bigger ones you can buy. But oh man, it is sweet. And it's not going to take off a semi lug nut, but pickup trucks and stuff that you can't touch with even, I've had 1/2-inch air impacts that won't touch these. This thing will come over and spin them right off. Ooh, you got a good one. Wow, I can't believe that one hasn't broke free. Get a hammer. Whack the hell out of it. What the? I mean, this impact won't touch it. I'm not gonna get it with a socket and a breaker bar. Yeah, I guess that's what I gotta do. Bigger impact. Alright, girl. You gotta come off now. You ain't got much choice. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Wheel off. Felt like it took much longer than it should have. Wheel removal. Oh. Alright, that's in there pretty good. Good. Through here. Alright, so we go back in, solenoid on the right side going out that way. Alright, let's test this thing. Let me go grab a jump pack and we'll see if we can see what happens to that starter motor. So I'm thinking it comes out, but it doesn't stay out long enough to keep it spinning, to keep my flex plate spinning. That's my theory. I'm not sure now. It works fine. Looking at it here with no load on it, that's the problem. You get a load on that gear and it doesn't work. Alright, I don't know. It tests sort of fine on this, but that's with no load, so I gotta bring it there and see if they can fix, I mean not fix it, replace it. I don't know. We gotta run to the parts store. And I got no idea what truck I'm taking. I'm gonna have to take the crane, I guess. I haven't fixed the pickup truck. I don't want to bring the big dump. My other dumps... oh shit, I still gotta get my other dump from Seabrook. I had that over at my plowing contract, but I don't think we're getting any more snow. Okay, off to AutoZone. I have no idea if they're gonna warranty this. I feel like they're gonna test on the machine and be like, oh, works fine. I'm gonna be pissed. I do have a plan if AutoZone refuses to exchange it under their warranty, but I hope it doesn't come to that, because that'll include a second trip back. But I think we'll be good. The lady on the phone seemed like she was cool. I called earlier, so we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, that's almost too easy. I went in there, here's my old starter. They went back, grabbed a new starter. Said sign here for me to swap it out. No tests, no nothing, didn't even look at it. And yeah, walked out of there with a brand new starter. Wow, that's kick-ass. That saved me about $200. That's awesome. All right, let's go put it back in, see if my truck starts. You guys think this is gonna go on as easy as it came off? We'll see. Back at the shop now. Get this thing thrown back on about 5 minutes, right? Be back on the road before we know it. All right, set you up somewhere. Okay, so I do believe this was on this side as it came out. That's the bottom bolt, okay. So, like this. At least it's not a super heavy starter. All right, we're already caught up on the wire. Come on. Pull it back out. Pull this big nut off. And the little nut, see if it'll help anything. I'll get it. See that? I got it wedged. I just cannot get it to go in. Alright, more wiggling. I'll get it. Oh! Oh! Oh, we found it! We got it! Yes, sir! That's what I call home for that thing. Nice. Oh, I am happy about that. See, if I didn't have to struggle, it wouldn't be as fulfilling. Okay. That's it. Our bolts into the starter, get a couple wires back on, and we'll be in good shape. All right, hook up my couple battery terminals. Okay, let's see what happens. All right, we're gonna put the wheel on after. I just want to make sure it starts. Whew, moment of truth. Was that really the problem? I sure hope so. All right, that was indeed the problem. Nice. Throw this tire back on. And we'll call that good. 11:30. Wait, what time we start this? We started like 10. That's not bad at all. Got the starter out, brought to the parts store, warrantied out, all the way back here, reinstalled, an hour and a half. That's pretty good. That included messing with that tire for a while. Throw the tire back on, we'll be out of here. Okay, all set. I completely forgot, I gotta put my inner fender back on. That would help keep some water out of there. Love my fender lip. Beautiful. Alright, now I'm gonna pack my stuff up. I gotta get a new fitting for my skid steer grapple, because the other day I was going to put the grapple on and, well, no, I put the grapple on, but I didn't put the fittings in for the hydraulics yet. So the hydraulics ended up getting right between the grapple and the machine when I curled the bucket up, and it smushed the fitting. We used the vise and we hammered it and everything else, and we ended up getting it on there. It's what is it? It's the female one. We ended up getting it on there. You can see marks and stuff in the vise, but it did not go on easy, and I think we had to hammer it on, so I gotta get a new one. I'm not dealing with that. That was just so we could use it for one job. So gonna run over to Chapel Tractor. That's where I get most of my saw parts and chainsaws and stuff. But yeah, gonna go down to Chapel, see if I can get a fitting. Hoping my crane cable comes in either today or tomorrow and I can go pick it up. That'll be our next project. If you guys watched the last video, you'll see cable snapped on the crane somehow. So if you haven't seen it, go take a look at that one. But hopefully that comes in tomorrow and I can get that replaced. Alright, I'm gonna head off to Chapel. I'll see you guys when I get back. Alright, got our new coupler. $110 for a hydraulic quick connect coupler. That's insane. Holy mackerel. I won't be squishing that again. Alright, let's get this coupler swapped out. Hoping we get the other connector off. Because like I said, we had to about hammer it on there. Got a feeling we're gonna need a little hammer. Yeah, she's coming. Got it. Oh, that thing's stuck down, but whatever. Changing it anyways. Oh, see how easy this comes apart. Wow. I don't remember tightening it that much. Oh. Wow, I sure tightened the hell out of that. Holy crap. Well, let me grab some Teflon tape too. Now when you're putting this Teflon tape on, so you don't spin it on the wrong way and have it coming off as you thread it on, pretend like you're threading this coupler in. So if you put tape on here, and you're threading the coupler in clockwise like it should to tighten it, that's how the tape should go on. Basically thread whatever it is right onto the Teflon tape, and that'll give you your starting direction so you don't mess it up. Oh, doesn't thread in when you don't take the plug out. Okay, I think that's tight enough. Beautiful. Now, should go right back on, no problem now. Boom! Look at that. Quick and easy. I love the quick and easy fixes. Alright, gonna head to... Actually, it's still a little early. Might grab some lunch, and then I'm gonna head over to that quote, check it out. It's for a guy I've actually done a lot of work for, and his soon-to-be wife, who before they were together actually did a lot of work for. So yeah, I should get the job no matter what. I keep forgetting, before I go to that quote, I gotta put my license plate on my truck. I finally got my real plate in, so I can pull that paper one off and put the real one on. Let's line up. The paper plate doesn't have the same size holes? I guess not. That's really weird. Why wouldn't they put the same? Yeah, not even close. Bada bing, bada boom. Hey, good enough. I'm gonna go probably get some lunch, and then I'm heading to that quote. Alright, we're just leaving for that quote. Completely forgot. It's raining out, and once again, I never covered the exhaust on the wood chipper. So that's nice. So let's see how much water comes out of this exhaust. Hopefully not much. Not good at all. All right, feel better about that. Now I can go get some lunch and head to the quote. I'm up front of the Walmart grabbing a plate meal. It's a good deal, $6. You get a bunch of chicken, 2 sides. You can pick whatever chicken or whatever sides you want, and that's a deal. You can't get any kind of meal for $6 nowadays. I'm not even sure what this quote is that I'm going to. I've done a bunch of different work for this guy. I've done tree work for him. I ripped out his old asphalt driveway and I put in a gravel base for him so we can get a new driveway put in. I've put up fences for him. I've done HVAC work for him. I put in floors in his house. I was pretty much just his go-to handyman. I mean, I've done a lot of different things for him. I started getting to know him because through doing tree work, but then he realized how many different things I know to do. So, oh, chain place calling me. Hopefully my cable's done for the crane. Hello, it's Michael. Hey, how you doing? Oh, awesome. Sounds good. I'll probably be down tomorrow morning to grab it. Awesome. Thank you very much. Have a good day. All right. Hell yeah, my crane cable is done. Ready for pickup. So I'll head down there first thing tomorrow morning, grab that, and then we can throw it on the crane. I'm gonna be going to her house now, and he was talking about leaf cleanup, trees trimmed, rocks around poles or something. I don't know, sounds like a whole bunch of different stuff. So we'll go take a look, make a list, and give him a price. I don't like recording quotes, walking around talking to people. If I get the job, I'll record it while I'm doing it, and I don't mind that, but I don't think everybody loves being recorded all the time. I've literally followed the guy like the entire ride. I thought it was him, but I wasn't sure. Sometimes I think I'm too expensive, sometimes I think I'm way too cheap, and I got no idea what he thinks. All right, just met with him for a quote. That went good. Like I said, he's got a bunch of random tasks for me. Jeez Louise. So let's go through it. There's bricks going around base of a tree. He wants all the bricks stacked onto a pallet. He wants the entire 2-acre property raked, not just leaf blower, raked, because he's got chestnuts and sticks and everything else. He wants, well, that's a pretty decent sized property to be raking. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Yeah, he wants that. He wants the garden beds out back. He's got like garden beds made out of 2x12s. He wants those all removed. And then he wants all the dirt that's in the garden beds brought over to a low area in his yard and spread. He's got light posts all around, and they're growing mildew on the light posts because they're plastic. He wants all those cleaned up and straightened or whatever. There's rocks in a little mulch bed around every single light post. He wants all that dug up, all the stones put back in nice, and all the mulch redone. What else? I think that was about it. Oh no, he's got a couple branches he wants trimmed over the yard. And he's got a big tree in the backyard that he wants down too. So yeah, whole list of goodies. I got no idea what I'm gonna tell him for a price. It is so hard to price stuff like that. And I would just do it hourly, but you tell people your hourly rate and they look at you like you're just screwed. Like, they don't realize, because, I mean, I'm not saying this is my hourly rate, but I could do a job for $150 that takes me 45 minutes. But if I go tell the people that I'm gonna charge them $150 an hour, they're not gonna hire me. So it's just crazy, you know, people don't understand. If you just give them a number, they're much happier with it than a by the hour rate. I mean, one, because they know exactly how much it's gonna be, but two, they don't realize that you're still getting the hourly rate. It's just all added up. But all right, that's it for this one, guys. I'm gonna go pick up my daughter, and then I gotta go pick up my son from school, and I told him we could play Monopoly tonight. So yeah, that's it for this one. I'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for watching. Have a great day.